I almost thought of quitting YouTube and also quitting social media. I couldn't take it. I wasn't sure of exactly what I'm doing. Something terrible happened. At the beginning of 2024, I almost thought of quitting YouTube and also quitting social media. It was kind of a rough time for me. I was overwhelmed with everything that was going on. If you watched my last video, I said as the year was starting that I was trying to find my rhythm. Everything felt like it was starting slow, but then it got to some point where everything just took on a different speed that I kind of felt I couldn't keep up with, and everything became so overwhelming. I felt like, or almost decided, to quit YouTube, to quit content creation, and to maybe quit social media because I couldn't take it. I wasn't sure of exactly what I'm doing. And that's why for like 3 months now, I haven't been making any videos, I haven't been posting, I've been away for quite some time. I was juggling between like making YouTube videos and my 9 to 5 job, and also the other things I do on the side, like writing, voiceover things. Yeah, so I was trying to juggle all that and it was just not working. If you have been in a 9 to 5 setup, you know it's very difficult for someone to be able to do anything on the side. It's usually like very difficult, especially when you're starting out, and you need a lot of planning and thinking around things and time management that is on another level to be able to juggle your other things and the job. And that was giving me a challenge because it's January, things are moving quite fast. It's January, February, the beginning of the year. Things are moving quite fast at the workplace. You have deliverables, you have like things listed down for you that you need to have achieved by a certain period of time. So there is a lot on my desk. There was a lot on my desk. There's a lot that I needed to do. And it was just hard to balance making videos and, being productive at work, and also doing other things like doing my writing on the side. And I think I got so overwhelmed and so confused to a point that I felt maybe I was biting more than I could chew. Well, in as much as I felt like I was biting more than I could chew, I kind of succumbed to the pressure of now maybe I'm not doing much. Maybe I'm not doing enough. If these are the list of things that I wanted to be doing this year and I am not able to do them or I'm not doing them, maybe I'm not working hard enough. Maybe I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I still worked. I wasn't able to not bite, you know. So I still kept putting my energy in different places, and yeah, at some point I got myself a side hustle. So that means apart from my 9 to 5 job, I have to be working extra hours to be able to fulfill my duties on this other side hustle. So that's something like maybe I have to get up very early and go to work, and then after work stay up until late to attend to my side hustle before I can sleep. On weekends I have to take quite some hours, doing my side hustle before I can enjoy my weekend, before I can rest. At the same time, while the year was starting out, I had made plans to move out. I have been living with family, with my sister for the longest time. Like since I became an adult, I have lived with my sister, and I felt like this year was the year to find my own place, especially because of work, be somewhere near work where I can easily get to work and leave work early and have enough time to attend to my side hustle and also do my own things, make YouTube videos, write, do my other things. So there was that need to move. And I was looking for a house since January. Now that's a whole new experience. Like that's a whole story now on its own, because who could have thought finding a house hunting is so difficult? We went out for weekends and weekends and weekends looking for a house, and I just couldn't find a house that I liked. It's either the houses were too expensive and not so appealing, like not a place I would really want to live and not worth the money. Or even in other days, we would walk, move around for hours, long distances, and we just couldn't find a single vacant apartment to even see, at least if we were actually getting houses to look at and say, maybe I found the house, but I didn't like it. In some situations now, we would go for house hunting and go back home without having an opportunity to look at any house. And remember, this is somebody who had planned to move out by end of January. So it's January is down, February is here, still no luck in getting a house. So with everything that was going on in my life, I got to a point where I was questioning what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know if to call it doubt. Like I started asking myself, what's the point of all this? Well, at least with my job, I know apart from liking it, it's also like a source of income. But then I started asking myself, why am I struggling so hard in with social media and YouTube? Why do I want to do YouTube in the first place? I started asking myself, why do I want to be a writer? Who am I? What is my brand? And for the first time in a long time, I thought about my brand. Like what am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And how do I want to do it? And I couldn't find the answers. I couldn't tell exactly the kind of content I wanted to create. Well, I have an idea, but at that time it was really difficult to pinpoint and say, this is my path, this is my direction. Also, I was having problems with the quality. Sometimes I would watch my videos and I'm like, this is not up to the standard. As somebody who has studied film, this video is like, it's not yet there. It's not what I would want the world to be seeing in terms of my brand and in terms of, professionalism and the technicalities bit of everything. So I questioned it to the point of where I got into, maybe let's say, paralysis analysis. I just stopped doing, and I put everything aside and decided to take a break, to think, to plan, like going back to the drawing board to figure out, what am I doing with my year? What do I want to achieve? Why am I doing what I'm doing? At the end of the day, what do I want to be? Like, what's my name? What's my brand? What do I do? What's the image? What image am I trying to put out there? And then something terrible happened. In all this confusion, juggling one thing with the other, not doing what I think I'm supposed to be doing, or over analyzing everything. I was hunting with no luck. I got sick. I got sick, and last year I had those episodes of being sick, being in and out of hospital, and towards the end of the year I recovered. I was having acid reflux issues, and towards the end of the year I recovered and I was just fine. But then now we're into 2024. January is down, but then February is here, and then sometime into February I get sick again. We start with acid problems. I'm in and out of hospital. On top of acid issues, I get other problems, chest issues, flu, or is it a cold? I don't know. And I have been in and out of hospital, having my skin poked for tests, for taking a lot of medication. And there's this thing about medication. Sometimes there's medication that makes you feel sicker or more sick, whatever. It makes you just feel worse than the illness or the sickness itself. And there's just a way being sick and being on medication drains you. It drains your energy, it drains your willpower, and it not only affected my body, it kind of got to my mental state, and I became so low and so sad most of the time. I couldn't even work as much anymore. Like most of the time I took a pause on my side hustles. For the job, I was on sick leave like on most days. I remember even one of the days when I was going to hospital, I had to be like shipped from work to hospital in a cab because like I couldn't stand and I couldn't just work. I spent a lot of time just lying in bed, feeling so sad. I think sad was the word. I was like, and mark you, I had been praying for the new year. You know how you set your new year resolutions and then you have like a list of them and you're praying for them, manifesting, working hard. So I was there praying for them, and then suddenly it felt like everything I was hoping for, everything I was praying for was crashing. Things were just not working out. I was positive, sure that 2024 I wouldn't be in hospital, I wouldn't be on any medication, and then suddenly I am stuck in bed all day, feeling like a foreigner in my own body. Apart from being sick, like there's a whole list of everything behind me that I feel is not working out. And my faith was tested. My faith in everything, my faith in myself, my faith in what I do, my faith in God. Like I was just in a place where I felt like I was drowning. One thing was happening to me at that time. My mind was going back to days in the past when I was fine. And I remember a memory coming to my mind of when I was a teenager in high school, and my favorite quote was, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Eleanor Roosevelt. And weirdly, while I was in my lowest moment, this is the quote that kept playing in my mind, and I started thinking about the beauty, like asking myself, where is the beauty in my dreams? What is the beauty of my dreams? And do I believe in it enough to stay hopeful? And I got my answer. I do, because I never really quit. I still kept praying. I still kept asking God to figure it out for me, pave out a path for me, just show me the light. Yes, and I remember I kept telling myself, the Lord is my light. And I would tell myself, I don't feel so good today. I feel so broken and sad and low, but the Lord is my light. He makes me see and He makes me be seen. And that is the beauty of it, because despite me feeling like nothing is working out, feeling like everything I would want to happen is not happening, I'll still have my friends. People come to me and tell me, "Oh, Judy, I have this idea, this project that I would like us to work together on. Judy, I would like you to help me develop this and this story," and it made me realize the light is still there. And it also made me realize that at your lowest moment, I think the heavens are usually in their busiest moment, working everything for your good. In that instance in life when you feel so low, when you feel like, the mat has been ripped from under your feet and you're just sinking, drowning in something you cannot explain, I think that is the time the universe, the heavens, everything is working towards putting you in a better place. Because at that point when I was in bed, sick, and wondering what the hell is going on with me, I think that is the time my mental health was fixed. It's the time where the crazy thoughts that were in my mind were calmed down. The storm in my head was calmed down at that time when, it's like I retreated from the world, and now I have to be in bed all day, eating, taking medication, sleeping, repeat. And I like to say that was the moment God calmed the storm in my head. Because the moment I got my strength back, I got my mind back. Or maybe it's the vice versa. The moment I started feeling that I am in touch with my mind now, I am at peace, I started getting my strength back. I even started looking forward to going back to work. Oh my God, like I couldn't wait to be fine and go and attend to everything that I was not attending to. I couldn't wait to be fine and make this YouTube video and make a comeback on YouTube. And I still can't wait, because I believe in the beauty of my dreams. Here's something I'd like to share with you from my experience. Maybe you've just finished school and you are looking for a job, or maybe you've gotten your first job and you're trying to juggle working and and doing other things, paying bills, doing other things on the side that you love, self-care, or maybe you've been working for years and you have moments. This is life. Sorry. This is life. And like I said, life has a way, there's always the ups and the downs. And so if you're facing that even that season, that low season, my encouragement would be just believe in the beauty of your dreams. Number one, believe in the beauty of your dreams, because if you could conceive it in your mind, that means it's something very viable. It's something that can happen and should happen. So you hold on to that. The next thing is to always stay hopeful, to know that even when you are in your lowest moment, when you're in your saddest moment, when you feel so broken and nothing seems to be working out, somewhere God is working extra hard to lift you up. For as long as you keep the hope alive, you are gonna come out of it. And I'm saying this from my experience, because after being in the past months which were kind of dark for me, I can say comfortably that I am out of it and I am seeing more light than I ever saw since the year began. So do not feel alone. You are not alone. I have gone through it. Somebody else has gone through it, and it's not the end of going through it, because this is the nature of life. But the beauty of it is you will always come out of it. And when we come out of it, we come out of it so much better than we were. So that's my encouragement to you. Don't let go. Even when it gets so tough, so hard, so difficult, it's okay to rest, but don't let go of that dream. Because the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. As I come to the end of this video, I would like to appreciate all of you guys for the love, for sticking around with me and waiting with me, even during these times when nothing was happening in my channel. 82 subscribers, you were still there. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Even those of you who continued watching my old videos, it means a lot. It makes me feel like somebody believed in me when things were tough, and I really appreciate. And those of you who are watching this video, maybe this is your first time on my YouTube channel, I appreciate you so much, and I can't wait to see where we go in this journey. And in that same spirit, I will try so hard, my best, to be making at least a video a week, in the spirit of believing in the beauty of this dream, dropping a video a week, sharing more stories, more life experiences, because I have learned that in this crazy world, we need each other. We need to share our stories and our experiences, to just have fun together, to demystify the complications and the difficulties that come with life. So yeah, thank you to my subscribers, thank you to my viewers, thank you to the new ones here, and let's keep doing this thing together. I really love you and I appreciate you so much.